Today, we're just gonna make the original vanilla bean cheesecake that was the only cheesecake I would make for 18, 20 years because I refused to do anything other than vanilla. So this was the one that I started with. You start with sugar. We put in a little bit of vanilla bean paste, and then we have to get our cream cheese in there. And then you gotta mix. My name is Heather Birong, and I am the owner of the Cozy Hen, and I make cheesecakes. It was something that I could do at home while I was having like little kids run around the house. And so that's actually how it started, was just because we wanted to do something nice for people at the holidays. I wasn't looking to have a shop. I wasn't looking to do this at all. It was just life happening. I believe things happen for a reason, and so I was like, well, I guess this is what the next thing that I need to do. And so I did it. And so now I just add a couple eggs at a time. I try not to have them go flying. We've had some escaped eggs on occasion.
And some I don't even know how. Like, it's on like the lowest speed, and suddenly there's a yolk halfway across the table.
This is my gig.
I'm terrible at it, and I always seem to make a mess.
So he gets the bowl ready for me, and then I do the actual pouring because we like it to end up in the pan. And that is it. I mean, there's nothing magical about what goes in it, but it's just greater than the sum of its parts. And that's, just kind of shake the bubbles out, and it goes in.
I look for a balance. If something's too sweet, I'm like, it can't be dry and it can't be gooey. There's a sweet spot, but not too sweet. That's how I judge all cheesecakes. I am Harrison Birong. I work at the Cozy Hen, and we are in Skywalk.
We're gonna top our turtle cheesecake. So this is a cheesecake. It's I basically start out with the same filling, but I have it on an espresso brownie crust. We start with just kind of like a layer around the edge, just to kind of make a dam for the caramel. Up until I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, I did not make another flavor at all. I was like, no, I won't do it. And our neighbors, she had wanted a turtle cheesecake for her birthday, and so her husband went and bought her one, and I had some of it, and I was just like, I've got to be able to make something better than this. So the next year, when she also wanted a turtle cheesecake, I'm like, please, just let me try it. And so that was how flavor number 2 came about.
We just poured the caramel on, and we have spread it around thoroughly so that there's caramel in every bite. Now we're going to add the pecans. Just a little bit, not too much so that it's overwhelming or there's nut with the side of topping. Once the nuts are thoroughly in place, we go back for...
Then we get the rest of the fudge sauce on there. I try to leave it so that you can still see a little of the caramel, a little of the nuts. And then we just pop that guy back in the freezer and let that all set up, because again,
there will be consequences.
Because there will be consequences if you don't.
We come up with a flavor. She tries a test on it, gives it to all our friends. They give their feedback. We change something, give it to all our friends.
I try to keep new flavors coming through, and sometimes they work and a lot of times they don't. And so even though I put a lot of effort and a lot of tries into a certain flavor, sometimes I just have to be like, that one's got to go on the back burner for a while and come back to it, because it's not what I want to serve. I always start with a mostly frozen cake and a big container of hot water and a really sharp, thin knife. Put the knife wet after each cut because you will regret it. if you don't. Then we have a little bit of mascarpone whipped cream, and then raspberry topping. And there it is, the original with a little bit extra. I guess officially I'm the only employee of this company, but certainly this would not be possible without the help of so many other people. I mean, obviously, my right-hand man, Harry here.
Favorite part? I enjoy being able to see the progress, really. It's a very rewarding job.
It's really been a very positive experience. And then of course it's cheesecake. And so most of the time when I see a customer, it's like for something happy.